walkthrough, playthrough, review, anything like that. It's just me playing the game badly so you can see what it looks like. Right then, this is Crazy Kong on the Sinclair ZX81. It is by that CP Cullen guy. And it is the prequel to Kong's Revenge that I showed you yesterday. A lot of you were saying how much you hated that game or thought it looked rubbish. I have to say I actually kind of liked that. This, unfortunately, well, you'll see. It looks more like Donkey Kong, except Mario is an inverse letter A and Princess whatever her name is an inverse J. And a very attractive inverse J she is as well. Oh. Yeah. Here's the problem. The controls are the cursor keys which run along the top of the keyboard. You know, it's the number keys. And you can control those quite... whoops. Well, you can control them. To say it's easy is another matter. You need both hands, index finger and like second finger of each hand to control them, and you've got to keep your fingers on them all the time, because if you don't you're just going to lose the keys, and that's that. Fine, standard ZX81 nonsense. Problem is, wow, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, problem is, when you've got your fingers on those, jump is the space button, not space bar. It's not running all the way along the bottom like on a normal keyboard, it's just a button. And with your fingers on the number keys at the top, you have no way of finding, never mind pressing, even finding that space button. It's impossible, you can't do it. You can't see it, there's no obvious way to reach it with a finger. So basically it's Mario with no jumping. You're playing Cripple Mario. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have another level, and I guess it's the Pie Factory of a sort. Well, okay, well this is different. Oh, get up there. I suppose the dollar things are the pies, or whatever it is I'm supposed to be collecting anyway. I've lost the down button. There it is. I don't know where I'm meant to be going, to be honest. Let's try something. I'm having to look at the keyboard now, and I'm going to try and see if I can jump over to that. Yeah, I can. Oh, but it wasn't worth it. There was no reason whatsoever to go there. Okay, alright. I give it credit for looking more like Donkey Kong than that other thing did in the level layout. I give it credit for doing anything that looks remotely like Donkey Kong on a ZX81. I give it credit for having more than one level. That was fairly impressive. But it is rendered completely bloody useless by having the jump on the space button. Obviously this Mr. Cullen chap had realised that by the time he did the sequel, because you've got that automatic walk into a ladder and you automatically climb it thing. That, in the context of this, makes sense. The ladder disappearing was kind of retarded, but the actual auto up the ladder thing, yeah, that was alright. This would be great in ZX81 terms anyway, if it had a more sensible keyboard layout, but you know, we're kind of getting the idea that keyboard layouts are not the ZX81 strong point. Probably partly a technical thing, probably partly stupidity, I don't know, inexperience, that would be a better word, because this was the first computer most of these programmers had ever had their hands on, so what did they know? They had nothing to compare it with. Okay, that's enough waffling, far more talk than gameplay I think, but there you go, Crazy Kong by, I've forgotten his name, something Cullen, from Coventry apparently at that time. Yeah, okay, thank you for watching.